According to StatMuse, SMCI's market cap is actually around $25.04 billion as of May 2025. Even if you insisted on quoting in crores, that'd be tilde operator Indian rupee 2080 crore. Why market cap matters? Market capitalization equals share price times outstanding shares. It's like ranking planets by mass. The bigger you are, the more gravitational pull. In investing terms, the more investor attention you attract, and the higher the stakes when you wobble. A $25 billion SMCI dwarfs many a mid-cap tech outfit, signaling it's not a garage startup anymore. PR ratio unpacked. Why 23.08 is your new BFF. PR ratio 23.08. We're 99% sure they mean PE, price to earnings, ratio, the quintessential profitability yardstick. What it means, a PE of 23.08 suggests investors are willing to pay 23.08 Indian rupees, or $23.08, for every 1 Indian rupee, or $1, of annual earnings. SMCI's actual PE, stock analysis reports a trailing PE of 23.21, right in the same ballpark. Is 23.08 solid? Too high? Some value investors blink at PEs above 20, fearing bubble echo. Too low? Growth hounds might scoff if it's under 30 to 35, thinking you're stuck in grandma's slow lane. Just right? SMCI's PE sits in Goldilocks territory, high enough to signal robust growth prospects, but not so high you need a microscope to find real earnings. Think of PE like the tip you give a magician for pulling profits out of a hat. A 23% tip on a 100 Indian rupees hat trick means, thanks for the show, not scandalous, but not a bargain bin special either. The green machine, high performance meets eco-cred. Server racks that don't roast the planet. SMCI doesn't just pump out high-density servers, it obsessively tunes them for energy efficiency, dynamic voltage and frequency scaling, DVFS magic wand, automatically throttles CPU speed when full power isn't needed, kind of like switching from warp drive to cruise control on your spaceship. Impact, up to 20% power savings during low peak hours. Liquid cooling wizardry. Imagine bathing your overheated GPU in a spa of chilled coolant, scientifically controlled hydrotherapy for electronics. Benefit, drives down rack temperatures by 15 to 30%, slashing HVAC costs. Advanced power supplies, gold and platinum ratings, these aren't beauty pageant titles but efficiency certifications. Platinum PSUs routinely exceed 94% efficiency under load, so less juice wasted as heat. Custom ASIC design, the secret sauce. Silicon ninjas in the lab, some source has it SMCI is quietly cooking up inference-optimized ASICs, custom chips to turbocharge AI models beyond what Nvidia and AMD cards can do alone. How custom ASICs shave milliseconds. Task-specific circuitry. General-purpose GPUs juggle everything from video games to crypto mining. ASICs, application-specific integrated circuits, are like that friend who only does one thing, but does it perfectly. Parallel pipelines, traditional chips process tensors via a few wide lanes. ASICs carve hundreds of narrow lanes dedicated to matrix multiplications, the bread and butter of neural nets. Result, higher throughput, lower latency. Memory proximity magic, by embedding high-bandwidth memory, HBM, right next to the compute blocks, data zips across the chip at lightning speed, no detours to off-chip DRAM highways. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, like the video, it means much to me, or hit the subscribe button and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you have commented, let's continue. Customized data formats, ASICs can natively handle float 16 or INT4 precision, cutting data movement in half compared to FP32 operations on GPUs. Picture a pizza assembly line. A GPU is a versatile kitchen that can make pizzas, burgers, and pasta, but might waste time switching ovens. An SMCI ASIC is a lean pizza-only pop-up with dough mixer, sauce station, and cheese dispenser all in one rotating turret, cranking out pies at record speed. Why SMCI is poised to pull this off: in-house expertise. Decades of board-level design give SMCI engineers the muscle to draft silicon schematics. Fab partnerships. They can partner with TSMC or global foundries to manufacture prototypes without building a fab themselves. Nvidia and AMD complement. These ASICs would slot into existing server architectures alongside GPUs, letting data center operators balance workloads like a DJ mixing tracks. A scenario: autonomous ice cream trucks. Without ASICs, the truck's AI camera takes 50 milliseconds per frame to detect a new customer, leading to driver confusion and melted cones. With SMCI ASIC boost, frame inference zips by in 8 milliseconds, the ice cream barista bot scoops the perfect swirl before the customer can say, "sprinkles." Putting it all together, SMCI's trajectory. Strong valuation anchor. Market cap in the tens of billions signals heavyweight status. PE around 23 shows growth optimism without bubble alarm bells. Green credentials: efficiency wins both ecological brownie points and reduced OpEx, an investor double whammy. Secret ASIC gambit: if those custom chips deliver, SMCI could leapfrog even the GPU titans in specific AI inference tasks, carving out a unique niche. Risks and rewards. Risk: R&D costs and fab delays could weigh on margins. Reward: a successful ASIC launch could mean years of differentiated product leadership. Why you should care, or not. Care if you're an AI data center operator craving every last millisecond. You believe in companies that marry performance with sustainability. You want exposure to potential semiconductor innovation without building your own fab. Sit back if you prefer blue-chip predictability over Silicon Valley style, move fast and break things. The idea of secret lab projects gives you more anxiety than excitement. SMCI might seem like the quirky cousin in the data center family, simultaneously serious about performance, bizarrely eco-friendly, and secretly plotting its silicon coup. SMCI versus the big leagues, a cage match. Let's roll out the ring and watch SMCI duke it out with Nvidia, AMD, and the rest of the silicon squad. Nvidia, the reigning champ in GPU compute, its CUDA ecosystem is like that popular kid everyone wants to hang with. AMD, the plucky challenger, often underpriced and overpowered, thanks to those juicy RDNA and CDNA cores. SMCI, the scrappy contender, famous for integrating best-in-class GPUs and CPUs into systems that melt performance records, and maybe your ice cream if you're not careful. Battle tactic highlights: integration over invention. SMCI doesn't build every chip in-house, yet, but it masters the art of system-level synergy. Their servers are like gourmet ramen. The broth, chips, is top tier, but the combination of noodles, motherboards, toppings, cooling, and secret spices, firmware, makes the difference. Customization as a weapon. Big GPU makers ship you a one-size-fits-all box. SMCI asks, what if we gave you 3 form factors, 2 PSU options, and 6 cooling flavors? It's IKEA-level modular for data centers. Cost-effective scaling. When you need 1,000 nodes, margin differences of a few $100s per server multiply fast. SMCI's lean supply chain often undercuts OEMs, keeping your CFO happy. Fear God, and give glory to Him, for the hour of His judgment is come, and worship Him that made heaven, and earth, and the sea, and the fountains of waters. Revelation 14 verse 7. I appeal to you to fear God and obey His law. For His commandments are sure and His word everlasting. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged. Want more information? Please check the description section. That's the end for now. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. 3 more favors I request from you. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you greatly encourage me to continue bringing to you insightful information. Do not miss out on our future videos full of insight. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support means so much to us. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone who may benefit. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Wish you God's blessings and care. Wait, watch and pray. See you in the next video according to God's will.